A man walks into a casino in rural Oklahoma. Nothing around him for miles except flat land, highway, and sky. He steps through the doors, and suddenly he is standing in Paris. He walks a little further. Now he is in Rome. A few more steps, London, Beijing, New York City, all under one roof, all in a town with fewer people than your high school graduating class. Now picture something else entirely. A couple in the English countryside renting a 400-year-old stone manor for their wedding anniversary. The butler leads them down a narrow staircase, through a heavy oak door, and into a dimly lit underground vault. A tuxedo dealer is already waiting. A roulette wheel is already spinning. They are the only two people in the room. No tourists, no slot machines, no noise. Just them, their chips, and 500 years of history pressing down on the ceiling above their heads. Same world, same game, completely different universe. Casinos are one of the only things on this planet where the biggest and the smallest versions of the same thing are somehow equally fascinating. The biggest ones feel like entire countries you never knew existed. The smallest ones feel like secrets that were never meant to be found. And today, we are visiting both extremes. 5 casinos so enormous they redefine what a building can even be. And 5 so small, so bizarre, and so hidden that you would never stumble across them in 100 years of traveling. This is the most extreme size comparison in the history of gambling. Let's go.
Coming in at number 5 on our biggest list is Galaxy Macau, located in the Cotai Strip of Macau, China, the gambling capital of the world. This colossal resort sits on 400,000 square feet of pure gaming space, making it one of the most sprawling casino floors anywhere on the planet. Galaxy Macau opened its first phase in 2011, developed by Galaxy Entertainment Group at a reported cost of around 19 billion Hong Kong dollars. Since then, it has expanded in multiple phases, with the complex now featuring 5 luxury hotels under its roof, including the Ritz-Carlton, JW Marriott, and Raffles, giving it over 5,000 hotel rooms in total. On the gaming floor, players have access to more than 1,500 slot machines and a staggering 650 table games, which actually gives it more games than several casinos that technically have larger floor space. Beyond gambling, Galaxy Macau is home to the Fortune Diamond Show, world-renowned dining curated by celebrity chefs, a rooftop wave pool, and a white sand beach. It has won the award for Best Integrated Resort in Asia-Pacific multiple times, and it is not hard to see why. This is not just a casino. It is an entire civilization under one roof. At number 4, we have the City of Dreams, also located in Cotai, Macau, sitting directly across the street from Galaxy Macau. With 420,000 square feet of gaming space, City of Dreams is one of the most visually distinct casinos on Earth. You will recognize it immediately by the Morpheus Tower, a stunning, futuristic building designed by the legendary late architect Zaha Hadid, with a free-form exoskeleton that looks like something out of a science fiction film. The casino complex opened in 2009 and is owned by Melco Resorts and Entertainment. The gaming floor is divided into 3 main areas, with multiple high-limit rooms catering to some of the biggest spenders in the world. Players have access to 1,500 slot machines and around 450 table games, including baccarat, blackjack, roulette, and poker. And those minimum bets are not for the faint of heart. The City of Dreams is known as a high roller paradise, and its Nobu Hotel, Hard Rock Hotel, and Crown Towers put it firmly in the ultra-luxury category. Add a world-class theater, Michelin-starred restaurants, and nightlife venues, and you have a destination that does not just compete with the best, it defines what the best looks like.
Sliding into number 3 is Wynn Palace, another gem of the Cotai Strip in Macau, opened in August 2016 by Wynn Resorts, one of the most prestigious names in the global gambling industry. At 424,000 square feet of gaming space, Wynn Palace edges out City of Dreams in pure floor size and brings with it an atmosphere of almost unreal elegance. Before you even set foot inside, you arrive by Skycab, a gondola ride over a performance lake that puts on a synchronized light and music show every single day.
The casino interior is all gold, crystal, and fine art, with flower installations and sculptures that cost millions of dollars. Over 1,100 slot machines and 400 table games are available, though if you are planning to sit down at a baccarat table, you better be prepared. Many tables have minimum bets of $300 per hand. The resort includes over 1,700 luxury rooms and suites, multiple Michelin-starred restaurants, a full-service spa, and high-end designer boutiques. Wynn Palace cost approximately $4.2 billion to build, and every single dollar of that is visible. This is what happens when you take money completely out of the equation and simply ask, what is the most beautiful casino we can possibly create?
Number 2 on our biggest list is the Venetian Macau. And if Wynn Palace is beautiful, the Venetian is simply epic. Located in Cotai, Macau, this property opened in August 2007 as one of the first major integrated resorts in the region, developed by Las Vegas Sands Corporation. The gaming floor alone covers 546,000 square feet, making it the largest casino in all of Asia. But the overall building is where the numbers truly boggle the mind. The entire complex spans over 10.5 million square feet, making it one of the largest buildings on the entire planet by floor area. The casino features more than 3,000 slot machines and 800 gaming tables spread across 4 distinct themed gambling areas: Golden Fish, Red Dragon, Phoenix, and Imperial House. The design is inspired by Venice, Italy, complete with replica canals, gondola rides, and Italian architecture that stretches across 39 stories. The hotel offers over 3,000 suites, and the resort also houses one of the largest shopping malls in Asia, multiple concert and sports arenas, and some of the finest restaurants in Macau. Over 30 million visitors walk through the Venetian Macau every year. It is not the largest casino in the world by gaming floor, but in terms of sheer scale and grandeur, nothing else comes close.
And now, number 1, the biggest casino in the entire world, WinStar World Casino and Resort, located in Thackerville, Oklahoma, USA. And the twist? Thackerville has a population of fewer than 1,000 people. This is a town you have probably never heard of, sitting just north of the Texas state line. And yet, it is home to the most massive gambling complex ever built. WinStar began in 1991 as a humble bingo hall opened by the Chickasaw Nation, a Native American tribe. In 2003, it was expanded and renamed WinStar Casino. Then came another expansion in 2008, another in 2009 when it was officially renamed WinStar World Casino, and again in 2013, until it grew into the jaw-dropping monster it is today. The current gaming floor covers over 600,000 square feet. That is nearly half a mile from one end to the other. Inside that space, you will find over 10,000 electronic gaming machines, 100 table games, a 55-table poker room, a bingo hall, and off-track betting. The floor is divided into 9 themed gaming plazas, each named after a world-famous city: Paris, London, Rome, Beijing, New York, Rio, Madrid, Cairo, and Vienna, complete with replica architecture on the outside of the building. The resort has 1,399 hotel rooms across 3 towers, 17 restaurants, 2 championship golf courses, a spa, and Lucas Oil Live, a 6,500-seat entertainment arena that hosts major concerts and events. The Chickasaw Nation uses the revenue to fund healthcare, education, and economic development for its people. WinStar does not just hold the record for the world's biggest casino, it holds it by a massive margin. This is truly in a class entirely of its own.
Now let's flip the script completely and talk about the 5 smallest casinos in the world. Because sometimes greatness comes in the tiniest packages. Starting our countdown at number 5 is Wildfire Casino and Lanes, nestled right in Las Vegas, Nevada, the gambling capital of America. Now, the irony here is delicious. In a city full of mega resorts and billion-dollar towers, this little place proudly owns its modest 10,000 square feet. What makes Wildfire unique is that it is as much a bowling alley as it is a casino. The venue features 18 full bowling lanes, and tucked alongside them are 193 gaming stations, offering slots, progressive jackpots, and video poker. 12 giant HD screens light up the space, so you never miss a score or a spin. There is a full-service bar and restaurant keeping players fueled, and on weekend nights, the place absolutely packs out. Locals love it precisely because it does not take itself too seriously. You can bowl a strike, lose $20 to a slot machine, grab a drink, and bowl again, all in one place. It is a reminder that not every casino experience needs to be about chandeliers and high roller rooms. Sometimes fun just means knocking down some pins.
Coming in at number 4 is Saloon Number 10, located in the legendary old frontier town of Deadwood, South Dakota. Now, this one has real history baked into its walls. Deadwood was one of the wildest towns of the American Old West, and Saloon Number 10 is reportedly built on the exact spot where the famous gunfighter Wild Bill Hickok was shot dead in 1876 while holding a poker hand of aces and eights, the hand forever known as the dead man's hand. The saloon today is part museum, part whiskey bar, and part casino. The walls are covered in photographs and artifacts from Deadwood's infamous past. The casino itself is tiny, just 3,000 square feet. But inside that space, they have managed to squeeze 75 slot machines and 4 blackjack tables. You can literally sit down and play poker in the same room where legends of the Wild West made history. There is live entertainment most nights and an American whiskey selection that would make any cowboy proud. Of all the casinos on both of our lists today, Saloon Number 10 might just offer the most atmosphere per square foot of anywhere on Earth. Number 3 on our smallest list takes us all the way to Goa, India, and onto the water. Meet the Delton Caravella Casino, a floating casino built into a luxury cruise ship docked on the Mandovi River. Now, here is an important thing to know about Goa. It is the only state in India where casino gambling is legal on land. But even there, most major casinos operate offshore on boats to navigate complex gambling regulations. The Delton Caravella leans into this completely. It markets itself as a flotel, half floating hotel, half casino, and once on board, it takes guests out onto the river for a one-of-a-kind experience. The casino has 17 gaming tables offering roulette, blackjack, baccarat, poker, and slots. The space is intimate and relaxed, with stunning views of the Mandovi River all around you. And the casino's official motto? The house always wins. But who cares when you live in the house? That motto alone makes it one of the most charming gambling destinations in the world. Dress code is formal, the setting is beautiful, and the whole experience feels unlike any casino you have ever visited. At number 2 is Slots of Fun Casino, the smallest casino in all of Las Vegas, attached to the side of the iconic Circus Resort on the Strip. This little gem opened its doors back in August 1971, taking over the space where a merry-go-round used to spin. In 1979, Circus Enterprises took it over, and for decades it became famous for one thing above everything else: free popcorn. They handed out fresh popcorn to every single player, and people absolutely loved it. In 2009, MGM Resorts acquired it and brought it under a new brand. The casino has always been a place for low-stakes fun: classic craps and blackjack, slots, electronic table games, and a small bar. It even has a mini bowling alley inside. At around 16,700 square feet, it is small by any standard. But as a Las Vegas institution that has been welcoming visitors for over 50 years, it carries a charm that some of those massive resort casinos simply cannot replicate. It is loud, it is unpretentious, and it is pure Las Vegas energy in a tiny little box. And the number 1 smallest casino in the world is one that barely qualifies as a building at all: the North Cadbury Court Basement Casino in Somerset, England. Hidden beneath a breathtaking 400-year-old Grade 1 listed country estate that dates back to 1580, this is the most exclusive, most intimate, and most utterly unique gambling experience anywhere on the planet.
The building itself is a sprawling, magnificent manor house set on 1,500 acres of English countryside, and it is primarily used today as a luxury wedding venue and event space. But in its underground basement vault, a room that can hold a maximum of just 30 people sits a fully functioning private casino. And this is not just a couple of card tables thrown in a room. There are full-sized, professional casino tables, authentic equipment, and an outside croupier is hired to run the games. Here is the catch, though. This casino is not open to the public at all. The only way to play here is to rent the entire estate. And when you do, you make all the rules. You decide who gets in, you choose what games are played, and you have the entire underground casino all to yourself. It is less like visiting a casino and more like hosting a secret underground gambling party in a medieval English mansion. 30 people, a professional dealer, centuries of history above your head, and a poker table that fits in a room the size of a large apartment. Absolutely nothing in the gambling world comes close to the exclusivity of this place, and that is exactly why it sits at the very top, or the very bottom, of our list.